Welcome everyone. My name is Ryan and this is Vintage Story. We are back with episode 6 of my survival series here on my survival server. It is a multiplayer experience which you can also join by signing up on my Patreon. The link is down below, but the world's been established now for a couple of weeks, so I know most people like to join a server right from the start, but don't worry, we will be doing refreshes and wipes of my 2 different servers in the future, but for right now we are deep into the swing of things here. The economy is bustling. We've got a town that is obviously growing up here around spawn. But I've got big plans today to travel to the south. Now, I'm not going to the true south, which would take tens of thousands of blocks, but I am going to raft my way down this big river until we get to the ocean down here. You can see there's definitely some settlement happening here. In fact, someone is setting up a port city. Some of my friends who have moved from spawn down here, and I have commissioned a sailboat to be built down here by Sai, and he has informed me that it is ready for me to pick up. So what I really want to do is make it a dual trip. We're going to pick up our sailboat and obviously sail it back up the river, but I also want to do some fishing. I have really gotten addicted to taxidermy here. I mean, fishing for food is great. It's extremely reliable, but yeah, this is so much fun. I've whipped up a whole barrel. Well, it's about half a barrel now of zinc sulfate. You can also use diluted borax, but I didn't have any borax, and I happen to have the stuff I needed for the zinc sulfate. But look at these beauties. And I'm pretty sure that with the right kinds of bait, we should be able to get some interesting ocean fish. And I want to cover the walls with beautiful fish. So I'm whipping up some delicious honey-covered fruit bread, thanks to the expanded foods mod. I have prepared a bunch of stuff for the trip, and I'm even going to bring a little surprise down there for the innkeeper, the chef that resides down there in that settlement. But like I said, we've got a little preparation. I still have to build a raft. I've got a few things that we're going to take with us. Of course, my trusty fishing pole. And I also need to get some of the, what's it called? Fennel. Yes. So I've got a big harvest of fennel. We're going to take it down there in this form and then cook it up into the stink bait when we get there, because I've learned stink but doesn't last very long. So like I said, we've got a little preparation and I'm going to finish baking here, but after that we're going to head south. Great news for all you folks out there who are interested in hosting your own server. If you're overwhelmed by the choices, or maybe you've been burned by some of the bigger hosts out there, I have a recommendation for you. I have partnered with Something Unique Hosting, and they are giving you a 50% discount if you use the code HardwareDespair at checkout for your first purchase. They are extremely reliable, great selection of games, and servers very powerful. I have 2 servers going with them now personally, and I actually reached out for the sponsorship, so I appreciate them agreeing to do this promotion. And if you're looking for your server, look no further than Something Unique Hosting. Okay, I've just placed the last couple loaves of bread in there to get honeyed up. Now I've got to travel extremely light because I am going to actually be removing these 2 backpack slots. And like I said, I got a little surprise in store. Let's put those back on. I'll explain why we're removing them in a minute. But first of all, let's make our raft. So I'm certainly going to take this down there. And then I might also go ahead and bring a chest down there too, so that I can, as soon as we get the boat, I can just outfit it with at least a little bit of carrying capacity. I'm not going to go overboard. Maybe a couple chests. You can see I'm getting pretty limited on nails and strips, but we'll grab a chest. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could take a storage vessel, but to be honest, at this time of the year with harvest still in full swing, yeah, I don't have a lot of storage vessels to spare. Might be able to stop by the Potters, but I just keep delaying the trip more and more, and I don't want to do that. So, all right. This is going to be kind of hefty. It's going to, do those stack? Yeah, we can stack those. I have to keep everything we're taking in this row right here. And again, I do need to basically bring that. We can keep that in the hot bar. We also need to make an ore. I have to bring a cooking pot in case I run out of food. We can, do a little hunting. We need the residue covered one for preparing the stink bait because it does actually dirty up stuff, and a bucket for transporting water from whatever source I'm using to this. Obviously, I could probably use my jug, to be honest. I'm bringing a little bit of juice with me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bring that. Actually, let's grab these things. What I will do is put that basket onto the raft. Now, I need to make an oar, and I actually don't know how to do that. So let me drop those two things off. Let's just look up ore. I think it's called primitive or crude. Okay, so I need 2 more ropes. That shouldn't be too hard. I have an abundance of rope because, hey, I'm a flax farmer in addition to the produce that I farm. And, all right, let's get that whipped up. Grab a couple more pine. As you can see here too, pine is my go-to building block. All right, so we've done it. Now, can we safely take these off? Right. The chest actually... Yeah, here's what we're going to do. So let me show you this. I think we're ready. I'm bringing... Oh, you know what I do need that I'm forgetting? I might have to forget about the cooking pot, and if I get really desperate, we can just like eat from fires, you know, just kill stuff. And obviously I can fish too, but I don't know if 32 is going to be enough. I'm a little bit nervous. I've also got a pyrite here, so that's my food for the trip. A little bit of juice. We can clean water as we go, but what I need for stink bait is some dough. That's right, that's actually why I wanted the bucket too. This is going to be real tricky. You know what? I don't need a bowl. Yeah, if I'm not bringing a crock pot or anything, then we don't need a bowl. So there's that. Stink bait. Again, if I kill an animal or something along the way, we can make bushmeat stink bait too. But all right, the more I stress out about it, the more I worry that I'm forgetting stuff, and the longer I'm going to delay. So let's fill up on a little bit of that. Now, let's come over to the animal pen here, because like I said, I've got a bit of a surprise to bring down there. I can't stay for too long because my farm will be neglected, and I've already got turnips that need to be harvested, so already kind of fallen behind before I've even started. But we're going to come over to my chicken coop. Yes, hello, rooster. We can hear you. And we're going to grab our reed baskets. These are fully tamed animals. Let's find ourselves a rooster. Gen 10, and he went on my back. Gen 10 female, boom. So now you can see we have 48 hours to get down there in game, obviously, and I'm going to be traveling as quick as possible. No sightseeing. We're going to hop on the river after, obviously, with our raft, but this is the present. I want to bring some domesticated chickens down there for the cook. They can start their own egg production. So let's make our way over to the East Bridge, and this is where we're going to set sail for the south. And here we are. The newly reconstructed East Bridge had a little mishap with the sailboat. Realized that one of the sailboats needed a taller bridge called the catboat. So I did raise it, but not a big deal. It was actually pretty quick. And here we go. So let's sit on it. Put our oar in our hand. And we're heading north. Oops. We want to go in this direction. Here we go. I like to pop out to third person when I do this, and for some weird reason, whenever you do that, it reverses the directionality of the raft. I'm using the vanilla raft because it's kind of the least buggy. We do have a couple of mods which add like a bark canoe and some other smaller boats, which we're going to see one of those boats as we pass. See that one? That one got abandoned because I think it glitched out right there. You know, the boats are great, but even the vanilla one can be a little bit glitchy at times. You know, obviously we see when we go into third person and switch back and forth, it reverses the directionality for weird reasons. But either way, it's a fun way of traveling, and we can get a nice little view as we go. Honestly, it's not going to take me very long to get down there. I mean, I certainly over-prepared on food because I grabbed another stack, but hey, I do want to spend a couple days down there just fishing, filling up my backpacks, and of course, when we come back, we're going to have a ton of storage to fill up with all kinds of ocean fish. Well, check this out. the sun has fallen. I'm using my bird's eye mod here, and I'm just noticing, since this is literally my first time ever coming down here, that they've built quite a bit of infrastructure. Look at this. I think they've even planted trees. Oh yeah, this road is amazing. And if I had known that was there, I would have walked. I don't know. I guess it does. It looks like it's not fully connected, or at least it is, but it kind of cuts to a single wide, which makes sense. Wow, it literally does connect all the way at the north there. Oh no, that's the southern bridge. Yeah. Okay, I have to remember that for future trips, but whoopsie. Although, hey, future trips, I'm going to be in my sailboat. But look at this, we're almost here. Yep, there's a bunch of people down here, so I'm going to get my RP voice mod prepared, and let's take a look around this new port town. Here we are, our buddy Ninja. Hey, what's up, Ninja? Hey.
Hello. We got the pigs going over here too, and a separation pit for generation things. The
nice. Let's take a look. Show me. I've actually brought
we
you.
We have to go up. We have to go up though.
Oh, okay.
Make it nice and safe because these are still generation like 0.
Now.
We got the females right here for now.
This is awesome.
And when they give birth, you see the little stairs there? The piglets will go up those stairs through that chisel block because they smell food over here, which will separate the generations.
Sure.
And then you just do it back and forth. And we got the male all sectioned off by himself so he can get his own little food.
That's great, dude. You got a perfect system. Yeah, you're going to have so much meat now from these guys. Amazing.
Absolutely. At minimum, they give four piglets.
Well, listen, I brought you...
All the way down from the northernmost settlement. It got pulled all the way down from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's up, Shy Sage?
Looking for a male pig. What's up?
I've got a female too, and I've still not come across a male as well. They're kind of hard to find, the males.
It took me actually 3 real life days to find them.
Wow.
And it took me a full real life day of non-stop searching, and I think I went through 20 female pigs, including those in there.
Oh my gosh.
Before I found a male, and then when I found it, I had to rally the troops, and then we had to slowly herd it here. Push it all the way here.
That's tough.
There was a storm right at the bend up north on the river.
We were so close in a temporal storm.
That's crazy. That's suspenseful right there. Well, Ninja, check it out, buddy. I brought you a present. Now, speaking of animals here, hello, what's up, Sai? Yeah, I've got 2 tame chickens on my back right now. They have a limited lifespan in the containers, but I wanted to give you guys a couple of domesticated chickens so you can get some egg production going. Do you have somewhere safe? Can I drop these?
Right now, but I don't know if you can drop them on me. I can make a fenced area real quick.
Yeah, because they only survive for a limited time. They've got 41 more hours in their little baskets. Nice.
Make a little pin, make a little pin real quick.
And they
don't be that big either.
Well, it definitely needs to be higher than this because bears can climb over too high. But these
3 high. Yep, that's why the pig pin's 3 high.
And of course, you want to replace, the ground with dirt, packed dirt. But you did that already. You knew that. So let's place these. And since they're domesticated, you can literally just pick them up with the baskets. Here's one thing I'm going to tell you, though. Use reed baskets. Don't use, like, the vine basket or any of the other weird, like, varieties of baskets. It will crash your game and lock you up. It happened to me.
Copy that. I'll remember that. And then also, once we get a good generation of pigs, you can come down here and get as many of them as you want.
Nice.
Because eventually they'll be in a butcher place.
Oh, sure.
Also set up as a butchery as well, too, because there's an underneath part over here.
Well, listen.
If you pop open the slabs, you can just go down there and murder them. It's a slaughter room.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I got it sealed for now until I can beautify it.
You got a whole system going down here, buddy.
Yeah, because once I get the generation I want, you basically come down here. This will be an airlock, so they can't get through it, and you just take a cleaver and kill everything that falls down here.
I see.
Then you go every other block with the slabs,
mm-hmm.
and only piglets can fall through, and the big pigs stay up there.
That's perfect. Not bad, buddy. Good job. You got a well thought out. Hey, Sai, how's it going, my friend? You got a great little community here, buddy.
Oh my god, it's grown so much over the past, 2 days, I want to say. It feels like it's exploded, so...
That road was... I was thinking, damn it, I should have walked the whole way. I made a raft and I got here in no time, but it could have been a nice little hike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the only problem is it's most of it is finished this way, other than like beautifying with trees that
right.
Morel has been the big trees with HD HD's trees mod, I think I want to say.
Oh, ND yeah.
ND trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can make those really big the variants of the trees.
Gotcha.
That I love so dearly. And,
well, check it out. I'm going to do some fishing on the coast while I'm here, but I'd love to take a look around and just kind of tour the place. Looks like you've got quite an extensive building process going on. So let's take a look. Oh, this is a great approach here, guys. I love this flag up here. Did Mini Mongoose make that for you guys? Yeah.
Andy specifically commissioned Mini to make a big one for the and this is Jeffy's little pottery shop and home.
I love it.
It's Jeffy has gone crazy.
Yeah,
with all the chiseling and it looks so good. I'm very excited to get Jeffy some like actual building blocks instead of just
sure. Yeah.
But
it's a process.
We're in the middle of moving everything.
Okay.
So we're gonna be.
Hey, Andy.
Hello, you're just in time.
We're gonna
What's
be
up, buddy?
Building.
I'm about to durability
Go ahead.
quench a pickaxe for you.
Oh, awesome. What were you saying, Si? I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh no, it's all good. So the what is it? I've wanted to keep the whole area and everything open to different people's ideas and incorporate different builds and stuff. And Cutie Bun had a wonderful idea for homes and storefronts as an Italian waterhouse style.
I see.
I just made over 1,000 polished granite. And I'm gonna go be laying the foundation of that.
So it's a work in progress, but I understand. Hey, that was the whole point of the server, was to make resources scarce. Nice little storage area. Can I go upstairs? I love the large. Ooh, look at these beds.
Yep, on the uranium.
Yeah, you want to keep that close to the bed so you can snuggle with that and keep warm at night. I totally get it. I get it.
Here you go.
Well,
ooh, what you got? Thank you. Not bad, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Look at the stats on that one.
Is that the first one?
Yes, it's one of the
Meteoric Steel. And of course, everybody out there watching, the Meteoric Steel mod is made by this man right here, our very own Degen Andy. He is the author of Meteoric Steel. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
It's an absolutely fantastic mod. In fact, you know what I was thinking the other day? We need to maybe punch up that thumbnail. I might do a whole new thumbnail for Meteoric Steel. I was having some ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's always a good idea to change things up every once in a while. Might help to boost its visibility too, but I'll work on something, buddy. Either way, you guys have a great place. I love the larch. It's one of my favorite woods to build with. Heck yeah. Let's look in here real quick. Ah, yes.
Living in a dirt hovel. That's how I like it.
It's tough. Here, I got a little fruit bread here, buddy. Come get some, Andy.
Oh.
There you go. That's payment for the Meteoric Steel pickaxe. Not quite equal in value, but hey, you know, I had to get stung a lot to make this honey. So I love the place, everybody. Will you show me, Si, the boat now, buddy? I would love to take a look at this maple boat. All right, this is nice. You got it landscaped over here. And tell me what you got going on. Is this your dock up here, buddy?
So this is just the area that we have for launching all of the ships and the modded boats.
I see.
For right now, however, we'll be making something more permanent in the future.
Okay.
And this is my car.
Dude, this thing's awesome.
So cool.
Does it come with that head like that, or is that something that you chisel? Okay, it does. And these are all thanks to the what's it called? It's not the sailboat mod. What am I thinking of? What's the mod?
SailRight.
SailRight, that's it. I want to get a closer look, but I keep getting stuck here in my raft.
Oh yeah, you might have to pick it up and set it a little farther out.
There we go. Nope, that's still not far enough. Huh. Yeah, I was just telling people on the ride down here how these rafts are sometimes a little buggy, and I think we actually passed the one that you had to abandon at one point because it bugged out. Yeah, this is literally just, oh, you know what it is? Oh my God, bro, I just figured it out. I'm trying to use my walking stick instead of my oar.
Oh, yep.
User error on that one. Here I am trash talking the rafts, but it was all me. Yeah, look at that dragon's head, everybody. This thing is nice. You get a good view on it because the raft won't steer correctly. But all right, I love it, buddy. Yeah, 100%. How much wood did that take? Because it's pretty resource intensive.
It is, yeah. I think it's roughly 300 planks. I want to say over 70 support beams.
Wow.
Close to 40 rope. I know it's an even 64 linen, but that's still kind of a rough ask.
Will you hop in and draw or drop the sails for us? I want to see that.
Slow, but yeah.
I want to see it. Sure. But once it gets going, is it like faster than the vanilla sailboat? Look at the size of that sail.
I believe it is.
Look at that.
Faster,
Look at that.
Its main benefit is 6 passenger and 12 storage slots.
What? Look at it, people. This is beautiful, buddy. I understand. You probably can't hear me now with the RP voice. He's out of range, possibly, but look at that majestic Viking boat going to invade the lowlands. That's incredible. Absolutely. Now, that unfortunately is not the kind of boat I ordered. I think mine's right over there, but let's wait for Cy to get back, and we'll go take a look at the boat that I asked him to build me. Okay, here we go, Cy. I think my sailboat is just down here on the end. Is that right? Lead the way.
So this one's the community one. It's got all the chests and a lantern on it.
Beautiful pine.
This one. Be yours.
Oh, nice. Laying eyes on the sailboat. Now, the raft was a pretty quick trip to get down here. I imagine with this sailboat, it's going to take me about 2 minutes of real life time, huh? Yes.
Yeah, and especially going upriver in the raft is a little bit of a pain. In the sailboat, here, let me hop in with you.
Sure. You make it. Whoop, sorry. Did you get in? Okay, you're in.
Yeah.
I've forgotten how quick these things move. Third person.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's been a while since I sailed, buddy. Of course, on the last server, we had dragons, so we almost never used our sailboats after a certain point. But here it is. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Let's go into our bird's eye view. It is rainy here all the time, isn't it? Like you said.
It is, yeah. It's storms and stuff, which I love. I think it especially fits the Port Town vibe.
Oh, yeah.
As well, so.
Better for farming. Probably an abundance of high fertility soil around these parts. So very cool. Let's go back into first person under the bridge. Look at that. Yep. Now, I had some issues with the cat boat. The bridge I built was too short, and I had to raise it up, because somebody had trouble getting under it. Is your bridge back there suitably high for the cat boat?
I believe it is, but however, I have not tested it with the Drakkar, and I don't think I want to, just for safety's sake, because
I understand.
The Drakkar, it's so big and slow that, I don't want to chance it on the rivers. It's an ocean vessel, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I understand. That makes more sense. Yeah. All right, I'm going to park it right here. Yeah. Look at this beauty. Yeah, you guys have a really great spot for building boats. It's definitely the perfect location.
Yeah, I saw the location and was just inspired. It's the river opens right up into the ocean with the island directly across.
Oh, yeah.
Just spoke to me, so.
I'm loving it, buddy, and I'm glad you're attracting people down here too, because like I've mentioned, we're going to have hopefully a railroad mod added whenever that's finished, and that's going to be a great project, is to link up both settlements, and And who knows?
Yeah.
It could even be quicker than the boats. I'm not sure. But all right, buddy. Well, thank you. So now my second plan commences. I'm going to do some serious fishing down here. But I do I maybe need to borrow your facilities to cook up some stink bait first. So I'll go visit the kitchen.
Totally fine.
Thanks, buddy. And I'll show you any interesting fish I catch before I leave. But thanks for the boat, Si. Thanks for showing me around. Say goodbye to everybody on the video. Thanks, buddy. All right. Okay, well, Si has provided me with a bucket, so that should make it a little bit easier to whip up some of the bread. Now, I'm not going to go overboard with this. Yeah, we'll just start with 10. That's good. And we can only do... Actually, I don't even think... Can we do 6 at a time? I'm forgetting the recipe, shockingly. Even though I've made this before. Oh, yeah, we need the water in there first. Yeah. So, I think it might even be too much with this quantity. Let's just see. Go to 6. Yeah, so I think we have to do 3 at a time. So, let's cut that in half. And reduce covered earth ceramics, too small to fit. Okay, it's 2 at a time. That's what it is. 1, 2. Yeah, it's been since like last season since I made this. We'll grab our bucket, remove 1. There it is, 6 stink baits. So I definitely made plenty of dough, but that's all right. What I'm going to do is just sit out here in the beautiful rain on the coast. I've got my raft ready. And of course my residue covered pot, because this making stink bait does dirty up the pot, just like making candles or glue would. So I assume that means this stuff is pretty stinky in the end. But all right, I'm going to whip up as much bread as I've got. We're going to grab the ore and we're going to do a little fishing from the raft itself, because we're going to have to get out into the deeper waters. Here we are on the raft. I can see fish below us, and I have been informed that this blue water is in fact the ocean, where this is like the fresh water, you know, the ending of the river basically. And I just tested it with this bucket right here, and in fact it says this is seawater. We definitely don't want to drink this, but I'm not doing that. We just brought it to test, so let's throw our first cast together. Here we go. I think I'm going to go into first person. It'll be a little easier to see the bobber and stuff. Here we go. Ocean fishing with a bobber, everybody. That's right. That's how you do it in Vintage Story. All right, let's see what we get. The stink bait is pretty good in the rivers and with fresh fish, freshwater fish. I don't know if it's going to have the same effect here in the sea. It's going to be a whole different experience, I expect, but roughly the same in a lot of ways. All right, we're not getting a bite as quickly as I had hoped. Oh, there we go. A dead Cape Gurnard. Okay. Look at the color on that one. Nice and pretty. Fish from the open ocean. Okay. I have no idea what the rarity is. Maybe I can look on the wiki and see if there's actual rarity for the fish. Because that's really my goal, is to catch something. Maybe I can post on the Discord. Oh, man. It's all about breaking records when you're fishing. Of course, if you're not fishing to feed yourself, that is. Did I see it? No, that was too early. Also kind of overthrew that one. I'm starting to learn you don't want to do it because the line can break, and of course you'll lose your bait if that happens. But all right, let's see what we can catch out here in the open ocean. Another one of these. Starting to have a feeling this is going to be one of the more common. God, these are only fresh for 2 days. Yeah, we've got a pretty limited window, to be honest. I think we're probably going to fish these 30, and maybe I'll have to call it after that. Get back, you know, especially if I catch something really interesting that I want to preserve. Yeah, because we're not going to have a lot of time, but the good news is we've got a proper sailboat now, so I can probably make ocean fishing trips far more often. Well, it's dark out here on the ocean, I'll tell you that, but I've been fishing, and I'm down to 5 stink bait when we started with 30. Here's what I've gotten. 1 beautiful pollock, 10 of the Cape Gurnards, 7 sea breams, very beautiful pink there, and Dead Sea perch. I also like that color. That's a kind of a smaller one, But yeah, it's the dead of night right now, just after midnight. I'm wondering if daytime affects it too, like if we're going to catch different variety at night versus the day. I also kind of wonder about seasonality and the different varieties of stink bait too. If I'm out here using bushmeat stink bait or red meat or even fish versus the doe, am I going to catch different fish or maybe even worms? Oop, there's another one. I don't know. These are the things I think about when I'm out here fishing. I'm also kind of changing positions every once in a while. So I'm still not very far from where a boat is docked, just kind of heading around. Sometimes I'm fishing close to the shore, sometimes farther out. I actually think let's go into this freshwater, what I believe is freshwater. Yeah, we'll cast off a couple times in there. It could be interesting to see if we catch like pike and whatever else we've been catching up north. So let me find a good position and we'll do that. Okay, we've cast off. My line's stretching a little bit. I think we're in the current too now. So like my boat is right on the edge, but it's being pushed. Although I think I did cast into the fresh water. Curious about what we're going to catch. Oh my gosh. Catfish. A channel catfish. If I could catch a live one, or I'm sorry, an adult one of those, that'd be the first channel catfish I've seen. I've got like a blue moon catfish too, which is really pretty, but alright, even down here in the freshwater, we're catching some unique stuff. I honestly can't tell if I hit fresh or salt water at this point. It's nearly pitch black for me too, people, but we're down to our last two pieces. I wanted to stick around and show off my catches here, but whoop. Oh, look at that one. Nice, we got an adult. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, but honestly, I didn't catch anything super rare, I don't think. Maybe the pollock. But I also only have one day to get these up north, and I only have a single barrel of the sulfate. Now, what I think I'm going to do is split it amongst a couple of barrels so I can actually, do several of these fish at once, but I'm nervous. We're going to get back to the boat after I cast a couple more times. We're going to rush to the kitchen, preserve these fish, and then I think, honestly, I'm coming right back, people. I can't wait to do more ocean fishing. I'm going to prepare a couple different varieties of stink bait. We're going to test some stuff, everybody. You know it, but it's been a peaceful one. Really fun visiting the community down here, and I can't wait to see what they build. So definitely continue to tune in for the episodes, everybody. I know there's some time jumps in between them and stuff, but that's kind of unavoidable, but it's also good. It allows you guys to see things as they progress too. So continue to join me, everybody. I really appreciate your viewership. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and we're going to sign off here from the ocean, everybody. So I will see you all on the next one.